Shabbos, my friends. Good Shabbos. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm recording in a car because I'm traveling right now, but it's the only way I can prop it up without having to hold it and shake it around. So I hope you can appreciate that. I just wanted to give over a little bit of Torah regarding Shemos Rabbah, in regards to the enslavement of Bnei Israel, and connected to Avraham Avinu, which is very, very important because when Yaakov last was with us, he said, "Please do me a kindness of truth and bury me in the land of our fathers," and that's Israel. And so it was there he did that to remind them that Egypt was not their home. As comfortable as Goshen was, it's not their home. And so it was very important for them to remember this and keep that with them in their hearts. But as things progressed, they kind of let go of that a little bit. So real quickly, I just want to share from the Midrash. It's going to be Siman 11, and this is going to be discussing the the enslavement and how it came to be with Egypt and Bnei Israel. Without further ado, V'ya'avidu Mitzrayim et Bnei Israel be'farech. Egypt enslaved the children of Israel with farech, which is translated as crushing harshness. Rabbi Eliezer Amar be'ferach. Rabbi Eliezer says with a soft mouth. Rabbi Shmuel bar Nechman Omer befiracha. Bifracha, excuse me. Rabbi Shmuel bar Chama says with crushing harshness. V'chein asu lechal achad Mitzrayim chama as she'asu hal venim bayom rishon shemo alav lik zera sheyaseh kenegdan bechol yom v'yom. And thus that the Egyptians do to each Israelite individual whatever bricks he produced on the first day, they place their crown upon him to match each and every day. And Eitz Yosef further alludes, Rabbi Shmuel bar Nechama agrees with Rabbi Eliezer that the Egyptians began by inducing them to work alongside Pharoah. However, he interprets befarech literally to mean the Egyptians continue to demand from them the same level of productivity that they displayed the very first day. This is in spite of the fact their strength had begun to wane with the passage of time, and that they had pushed themselves beyond their capacity on the first day in order to find favor in the eyes of Pharoah, who joined them in their work. And real quickly, just a little bit of a sidestep. I was always reminded of this. A Walmart when I'm reading this passage, I'm learning this passage because I used to work for Walmart, and a great company, but they had some unrealistic ideologies. And I heard from a manager, true or not, I trust her judgment, that the Walmart, when they were trying to establish a bar of productivity, if you will, they hired a bunch of college students, or maybe whatever, hired and gave them food, whatever, and told them with empty shelves to stock a shelf. And so they would time them in stocking that shelf, and how much time they had to do that, or how much time they took to do that, then that was now the standard for how long it should take. Now with an empty shelf, it's a lot easier to do that, but when you've got to fill around with other different things, then it's a little harder. So it was unrealistic, right? And it's always funny, as I've worked in different labor intensive situations where you have the boss who comes in, he's all refreshed and smiling, saying, "Come on, guys, let's go." And he starts picking up something and acting like he knows what he's doing, or maybe he knows what he's doing, but he acts as if that we all should have the same energy he has, even though he's far less worked as we are, right? And we have these things where we have these sometimes you have the boss and you have the leader mentality, right? The boss points the way, the leader, leads the way, is in front. So anyways, I wanted to connect this with Avraham Avinu. And the reason for that is because Avraham Avinu did something very beautiful when he was visited by the three guests. He told them, "Wash your feet," and then he said, "I want to bring you," I'm paraphrasing, a little bit of bread, a little bit of water. Then all of a sudden, the next pasuk, we see that he's running around, he's telling everyone to check the cow and start preparing cakes, and it's just this whole fiasco that's going on here with preparing for these guests, preparing a feast for these guests. And so there's something unique here that happens. Avraham Avinu promises little and gives a lot. Yet, But Israel promises a lot, and in the end is only to perform a little bit. What do we make of this? What's going on here? Did they forget Avraham Avinu? Was this the show of how far they had gotten? They didn't realize this is what's happening. And then what lessons do we learn when it comes to work? Should you do your best the first time, or is it that you should take it slow? Or what is this? What work ethic should we learn from this? Or is it based on not so much your work ethic, but knowing how to work on the ethics of other people? If who you're working with, if it's like a Lavan or if it's like a Pharoah, what should you expect? Should it be a red sign a red sign that the person you're working with is working with you and wants to see it? How do we determine these things for ourselves? So just a few questions and a few thoughts for the Shabbos. Hope you're doing well. Shabbat Shalom.